Swirlies everywhere. Ah! Sorry about that. I got a little off topic, but welcome to Unit 10, where today we are going to learn about gambling. No, never mind. No, it's not going to be as fun as that. But we are going to learn about techniques you can use for gambling, and it's not gambling at all. Like, at all. Yeah, it's totally gambling. But anyway, Unit 10 was pretty fun, especially you get to play roulette and all these other types of games, and you get to learn how to customize stuff, and, just basically, let's see, how can I put this without boring you already? This actually just teaches you, Unit 10 teaches you, teaches you about probabilities. If I learned how to spell right, I could spell it. But yeah, Unit 10 is basically about learning of probabilities, if I spelled that right, I don't know, and your odds and everything. Probabilities on certain things, and your odds. You get to learn what odds are, and then there's actually two ways to find probabilities. Two equations that are used to find probabilities of such things. So, without further ado, let's get down to business. FYI, I do not take any. This video does not consult you gambling or anything, so I'm not responsible for any addictions to gambling or at all. I'm not responsible, okay? Okay? Simple. If I could write faster. Okay? Like, not. Anyway, let's get going. Shall we? So, our first topic is fundamental counting. It's called the fundamental counting principle. Now, in this case, where I'm going to show you how to put the fun in mental counting. Ha ha! Puns everywhere. There's going to be a lot of puns in this, okay? I'm going to try my best, and if I don't, well, forgive me. I tried. Anyway, to continue on with this horrible video that's already beginning, fundamental counting is a way to find the total amount of possibilities for a certain thing. Now, what we're going to talk about today for fundamental counting is we're going to use the example of license plates. Yay! Who knew that math comes into license plates, right? Yeah, nobody really cares about it at all. So, let's get on. So for this beautiful state we live in, I gotta start learning how to say it properly. Now, to start off, we're gonna use the license plates of our beautiful state, California, because everybody loves California, right? Right. So anyway, for California, for the DMV allows a license plate to have 7 spots in total for a license plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretend that's all together. And for each spot, you get to pick out of the entire alphabet and numbers 1 through, I believe it's 10. All right. I believe is the numbers 1 through 9. My bad. 1 through 9. So you could pick through, and for each, and you can repeat on each one. Each one you can use as many, the numbers 1 through 9 in the alphabet, and all the letters of the alphabet for each one. So, say you want to design it for your own pleasure and stuff like that. You want to see, you're thinking, I love all the letters, and I love all the numbers, so if I had a choice, what were the different possibilities I can make? Well, my dear viewer, we can learn that. We can find that out with the fundamental counting principle. So, what we're going to do is going to set up a problem. So, in total, we have 7 slots. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's not enough room. Anyway, for each one, there are 26 right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Never mind, 26, 27. Ah! Cool, sorry, I forgot my alphabet for a minute. There are 27 letters in the alphabet, and you have numbers 1 through 9. So in total, you have 9 numbers. If you add that together, total you have is... Sorry, I dropped something. In total, you have 36 things to choose from. So you can have like a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 as your license plate. You can do whatever you want for your license plate, as long as it has letters and numbers. So it doesn't really matter what you pick for each one. You can have like, say, C1, 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 say. So in either case, you can use a letter or a number, considering what you want. Well, the question we're asking is, if the DMV requires special plates to include only 7 characters, how many 7-character plates could you create? Well, we already know in total there's 36 in total, with plus if you add the alphabet with the 9 numbers. So you have 36. Here, you can reuse you can still use all the letters and all the numbers. So it's going to be 36 again. You can do it for each one, so it does not change at all. And what you do is you can either use this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. So it would be multiplying. You would multiply each number, and once you can even go to like 36 to the 7th power if you want, because that's pretty easier. That's easier in my case. And what you would get if I did this right, 1, 2, so 36 times 36 times 36 times 36, and if you continue, I'm not going to say how many 36s there are. 1, 2, 4, 6. Did I add this right? Hold on. When you multiply it all together, you get 7.84 times 10 times 10 to the 10th power, which basically means that it's such a huge number that you would get that it has to go to the 10th power. So in total, you have 7.84 times 10 to the 10th power plates you can create. So if you don't know what that means it's a lot of possibilities you can make. Now, say in another case, so say for your license plate, you don't want it just to be numbers and letters. You want to be all out. Maybe you want a picture of like Justin Bieber or a monkey on your plate or something, like a special design. Well, same thing company, the DMV offers you, or wherever you're getting your license plates, that you have over 220 designs to pick from, or you can pick from 8 designs on your license plates. Now, for the designs, you get to only have 6 characters if you get your design. So that means you will only have 6 spaces to fill for your characters. If you got the background, you will still be left with the 7 characters you started with. So, what does this mean? Well, my question to you is, without using your calculator, are there more possible picture plates or background plates? Which means that which one would be more possible? Yeah. Which one would be more possible? So, let's start with our little 220. Say we have 220. We have 220 plates to fill. That's 1. Then we have 6 more to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And remember, we're multiplying each. So let me erase that. 20 times. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we still have 36 characters to pick from. So 36, 36, 36, 36, 36. Now, let's do our little backgrounds. We have our backgrounds, which is 8. We're going to multiply that by 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You place your 36 characters on each. This is weird. Look how, oh god, I'm like in such a rush. Okay, pretend those are 36s, and I'm just not really bad at writing out numbers. Because I'm not, I know what I'm doing. Shut up. Okay, bye. Oh, and... There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So, you have 220 designs to pick from, and only 6 characters. Or you could pick 8 backgrounds and 36 and 7 characters. Which one do you think would be more? Well, by doing my own calculations, it would be the backgrounds that have the most. Because then you have more characters to fill in the rest. You would have more possibilities of having... You have more possibilities of fitting your characters with your background plate than you would with your design plate. It's very simple, really, because you have these and this. So the reason you have more possible characters for your background plate than your design plate is that this 36 is included with your design. So you would only have 5 characters plus the one they gave you. Or you can pick your background and they contribute another character, which gives you 7 out of the 6 you have. So, in the end, it provides you with more characters if you get a background than a design. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing, but that is basically how you determine the possible characters you want on your license plate. For me, I wouldn't really care as long as I had like a whale or like a jaguar in the back of my plate. I am fine. You can put whatever letters. I don't care. Or maybe I should get a license plate that says pizza. And like have a pizza little thing right there. Like on the side. That'd be actually pretty smart. Because then when I'm driving, people will be like, oh my god, I want pizza too. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Pizza. I wonder what kind of your favorite pizza is. Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite pizza? That's basically what our little fundamental counting principle is. It's very, how we say, simple, I suppose, because it's just saying, it's very simple, and I hope this example helped you a lot. I know this wasn't the funnest example, but we're getting there. We're getting to the fun stuff. So, let's just hurry up and move along.